Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while since I last made a video. Been rather busy with my band, making music videos and putting out new songs. So it's been super busy, but the Logic Pro 11 is out. I did update the update the program the other day. I haven't really had a chance yet to play with it. As you can see from my screen at the moment, you can see I'm still downloading all the new sounds and kits up, which I've got to be honest with you, I probably won't really use, but I'm doing it anyway just for the hell of it. We're gonna have a look at the new AI, if it is AI and not just algorithmic like Drummer used to be. We're gonna look at that and see if it's any good and who's it for, and let's go straight into it. Let's go. So what I've done is I've opened up an instance of the keyboard player, the new keyboard player. So if you go here now, this looks a little bit different. So you've got your session player where we used to just have drummer. We've now got drummer, bass player and keyboard player. So we click create and it's created this. Now at the moment I haven't got any sounds downloaded. So I'm not going to worry about that anyway, because what I'm going to do is come in here, go into tune track. I can't see because my phone's in the way, that I'm using as my camera. So let's just move that out of the way. I'm going to open up easy keys. So I'm just going to use the basic, I think, grand piano. We'll use the ballad one. Let's use ballad. Right, let's just stick that over there for now. Let's just have a, first of all, I've done nothing, so I'm just going to move me over here. I've done nothing with this. This is how it looks. So if you double click on here, it opens up just in exactly the same way that Drummer did. On here we've got a few more options. So we've got complexity, we can keyboard player freely. Looks like we can select some different keyboard players. So we've got acoustic drum, keyboard player. Then we've got freely, broken chords, block chords, arpeggiated, and simple pad. Let's just go with freely for now. It's the first one it's given me as a choice, so let's go with that. Let me just play. This is literally what it has come up with, and then I'll talk you through some other little bits. So that sounds nice. Does sound like a sample of some description, but then that's when we can start changing things. We can change the complexity. Also notice at the top now we've got chord tracker, so it's come up with some chords. But if we actually go into this, we can actually change the chords just by double clicking on them. I'm going to leave them as they are for now. Let's go with what it has given us. So what we're going to do is we're going to just change the complexity. Let's really ramp it up, see what it does. Let's change the intensity. Now over here we've got some chord and rhythm sections, and we can track the bass player, drummer, guitars, anything as well, similar to what Drummer did before, but we'll look at that in a minute. So you've got your sort of main rhythms, which we can change. Look, if we click this, you see it'll do a big shift. So I'm not seeing anything AI yet. I'm seeing samples, algorithmic changes within those samples. I'm not sure whether that's AI, because AI to me is something that can learn and it's generative. But either way, this is sounding good so far. Then over here we've got the hands. This moves up and down the scale, so we can have just the left hand playing, or just the left hand. Over here we've got fill amount. If you see that, that'll obviously make things a lot simpler. And fill complexity, and we can change the fill amount. So let's go back to the beginning. We can move the left and the right hand. Change the route with it. Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's lovely. Wow, this is actually really good. Okay, so I can imagine there's going to be pretty much like an infinite number of things we can do with this. Details, we click over here, we've got grace notes, feel, dynamic, tempo. We can go half time. This is something I always wanted in drummer before. Half time, standard, double time, and automatic. Don't know what it means by automatic. Maybe it needs to listen to something first. Humanize, let's try that. So I don't know whether that's just making it not quite so bang on tempo, which is kind of cool. This is really good. Okay, first impressions of this is really cool. As a songwriter, that's who I imagine these tools are for. See, I'm a lyricist I play guitar, I've got bass guitars and stuff here. I can play a little bit of drums, a little bit of keys. I couldn't play keys to this level, so for me, if I wanted to flesh out a song, this is pretty ideal. Right, let's just move on to something else. So let's whack on some drums and let's see what that's doing. I'm gonna keep these keys for a minute. Let's get a drummer. Yeah, we can. I don't really need the sound pack, to be fair. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna open up a easy drummer. Okay, let me just pick user presets. Let's go with this one. Okay, now this is what I'm interested to see. So turn the complexity down. We've got pop rock, retro rock, hard rock, punk rock. That's cool. Funk rock and psychedelic rock. Songwriter, pop singer, brush roots, experimental. So we've got a lot more options here. There's a lot more options than we had before. Let's go with pop songwriter for this particular one. Download the same pack. I don't know. We don't need that. We can still go with pop singer. Again, we've got similar options. So now it's following the keys. That's pretty cool. That's cool, the halftime. I was on the wrong one. I was. It's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, that's pretty cool. Drummer's kind of doing similar things to what he did before, but it's got way more options, which is never a bad thing. Oh, he's got a manual. Click a step to create a manual pattern. Oh, that's pretty cool. So we can do some manual stuff as well. I like. Okay, so yeah, so we've got the start of a song here. So then we go in here and we go to bass player. Let's click bass player. Yeah, we can download. Why not? Download them all. But for now, same thing as before. I'm going to open up Tune Track. I'm going to open up Easy Bass. I'm not sure whether these plugins actually pop up on your screen so you can see what I'm using, but I'm just going to go with a deep amp for this one. When I go to the effects, I'm going to turn that up a little bit. Okay, so now let's have a listen to what the bass has just thrown out. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So I'm just trying to find what it's following exactly. So let's just have a look. So if we go into there, I need to name this. I need to name this drums, and we name this keys. We'll call this bass. I always like bass and drums to be next to each other. Right. So I could do with changing the color of these as well, because that's going to drive me nuts. I need to change some settings. Okay, so let's just have a little play around with the bass now. Huh. Oh, that was so cool. Sorry, I didn't know it was going to do that. This opens up so many possibilities, guys. Pickup hits, dynamic mute, line root, dead notes, slides. Put some more slides in there. Shut up. Shut up. Did you just hear what that did? Guys, this is mental. This is actually really, really good. Okay, from a songwriting point of view, guys, this is an absolute no-brainer, but to use it, I honestly don't understand why you would not use it. I've seen a few people kind of having a little pop at it, saying things like, "Oh, so we don't need to learn real instruments anymore." But how many people play more than one instrument, if any at all? Like I play guitar quite well. I play bass okay. I play a little bit of keys, but I couldn't play anything like this. And I do want to learn how to play it, but if I just want to write something quickly, then why not use tools like this? This is a great way to get a song started. I don't understand why you wouldn't want to use it. This is really good. So for songwriters, this is going to be amazing. Independent artists who are working on their own from a bedroom, I can imagine this is really cool. I'd really like to test out the keys a bit more using some synths and pads and other bits and pieces, because I can imagine this being really good. I really like it. I've just using it really for the first time. I've seen a few videos of other people using it. But it's so fast and fluid and just super easy to use. I mean, there's lots of other updates within this as well, but for now, I think that's what I'm just going to stick with that as a little sort of tester to see whether I like it or not. Okay, this is the new Chroma Glow plugin. This is going to be quite interesting. So let me just have a little look at what this does. Kind of cool. That I think would probably be more interesting on other instruments. I've got a few other plugins that do a similar kind of thing, but maybe do. I mean, I need to play around with it a bit more, but I've got other plugins that do stuff similar to this already. But a great addition, another great plugin. Looks very good, very simple to use, which is what you want really in your workflow. Yeah, so far I'm really impressed with these updates. So just to cap off really, because I didn't want to make this a long video, this is going to be great for songwriters, absolutely brilliant for songwriters. I honestly get the bass players the best bit, I think. What I'm interested to see now is whether the chords carry on the same. No, they don't. So, okay. So you are gonna have to. Oh, poo. You are gonna have to drag these along. That's a little annoying. There's got to be a quicker way of doing that. Let's turn the complexity all the way right down. Let's turn the intensity down a little bit. Just bring that hand in. Let's make it simple. Let's see what this does now. So we come out of that first bit into the second bit that's less complex. you know what's pretty cool as well? I think I've got an absolutely brilliant sample that will go with this. Got some country samples. I'm just messing around now, guys. I'm kind of getting into this a little bit. It's in G minor. Let me just find G. 105. Let's try something similar to the tempo. Let's try this. This may or may not work. Kind of could make that work with a little bit of sampling done to it. But yeah, guys, as you can see, this is a really cool tool. I'm done now. I'm going to have a little bit more of a play with it, and then I'll make a more advanced video, I think, once I've actually made a song with it, and I'll show you guys what I've done, and you can let me know what you think. Let me know in the comment section what you think of these plugins. Will you be using them? What's your thoughts? Let me know. Can't wait to hear from you all. Keep creating, and I'll be back with a lot more videos. Now my schedule is starting to get back to somewhere near normal. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more. Thanks. Bye.